What is up, Smashers? It is an awesome day today. Hey, listen, that sound you hear in the background, by the way, is the sound of an Airdyne being destroyed by my boy Kyle. So if you don't follow Kyle Zazea, you need to follow Kyle Zazea. He's a badass athlete. So he's going to the games next year. Again. Because I think he's been twice already. He's a savage, so he's doing some nightmare assault bike work, or Airdyne work. And then we got the Sarge back there who's just about ready to kill something too. So we're going to be talking about depression. I could just stop right there and all you guys would freak out, but it's scapular depression. Super important because scapular depression, I'm going to put this down right here. Scapular depression is really important when it comes to stabilizing the shoulder and keeping it from rounding out. So we need to be able to activate that lower trap and the lats to be able to allow that scap to come down and hold that position really tight. Otherwise what happens is the shoulders round forward. So here, I'll put this right here. If it falls, my apologies, there's a rubber strap on it right now. So what happens is, if the shoulders start to do this, we wound up with this rounded forward position, all it's gonna do is stress this out. Now two things happen. One, that pec major and pec minor gets super tight already. So that starts to drag that scapula forward because it comes off that coracoid and the humerus respectively. And then the other part is that we lose that lower portion of that trap gets lengthened and weak. So we need to work on strengthening that up. So two things need to happen. We need to unglue that shoulder. And the second thing is, we need to work on strengthening that that function of that scapular depression so the shoulder stays super, super tight, super stable. Trust me, overhead position, pressing movements, when you're doing bench press, muscle ups, I know I'm looking up here, you wonder what I'm looking at. Trust me, there's a set of rings there, I'm not losing my marbles. Got a good shine on the head again today. So all that stuff is really legit. Right now I'm looking for a bench so I can sit here and set I'm gonna swipe Kyle's bench, it's got a towel on it. It's like being in front of a hurricane right here. And sorry about hobbling, but I tore my TFL today, I swear. So we're having some issues. Doing some squatting. So scapular depression we need to work on and keep it functioning the way it's supposed to so the scapula stays stable. And it's not about the scapula, it's about the shoulder. Remember what I said, scapula is the shoulder, shoulder is the scapula. Super, super important. So I'm going to show you how to do some really funky trick stuff. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to peel away that pec minor. Yeah, you can see I got it all set up here, baby. So you can see me right here. I'm on the rig. You're going to grab a lacrosse ball, and all you're going to do is you're going to get around the rig this way. And you're going to want to allow this to do that. You're going to want to allow the arm to. You're going to want an alarm because it's going to hurt so bad. You're going to want to allow the arm to get dragged forward, almost into what's called that reach beyond reach. I'm going to do it on this side so you can see what I'm doing. You're going to take, so that pec minor's tucked up underneath here. Pec major, big giant slab of steak up here. Pec minor up underneath does exactly what I just said, that reach beyond reach. So you guys that are bench pressing in two forms, one with your elbows out, stop that. And number two is when you get to the top of that bench, you don't push out like this. Jesse would tell you right now, you screw in super tight, suck those shoulder blades suck them into your spine and into the floor, and then that's your press. There's no way you want to get this portion out. This is not going to be good for a bench press because the muscle's really small. So I'm going to show you how to unglue it. We're going to separate them both. Super painful, super fun. And then we're going to restore that scapular depression and all that strength. So we shorten up that lower trap and get the lats to activate because right now there's a neurological component that's missing as well. So you're going to grab the band, you're going to loop through it. So it's a double, it's a 1 inch, you guys ask me all the time, it's a 1 inch band. The cross ball, it's gonna get tucked in right here. I don't wanna do this, but I'm gonna. So you can see the cross ball, and all I'm doing is I'm just contracting and relaxing. I'm gonna move it around till I find, a spot just like that. And I'm just gonna grind away until that pec minor starts to release. I'm gonna get up and low, just keep that lacrosse ball right in there, just peel it away until you're about ready to throw up a size 15 work boot. That's number one. There's only two parts to this. It's super, super legit. This part's the important part. So let's see. Sorry, I'm walking with a limp. You can see I got the Matador here. So what you want to do is you want to get on the Matador. Now there's a beam up here, a pull-up bar. Don't go too high. So your head. See, you know how I know that? Because I had this too high before I shot the video. I tested it out. It would have been all bad. So you're just going to come up. Now this is the important part. You don't want to roll those shoulders forward. These guys, everybody that's doing dips, that's kicking forward, all you're doing is beating the hell out of the labrum in the front of the shoulder. You're hitting that long head of that biceps tendon. You're smoking the attachment point of that pec minor, and you're making it short and tight, super grumpy and grizzly. So you don't want to have old crispy bacon for tissue. I know, because I got that TFL going on right now and it sucks. So you're gonna get up super tall, nice and tight, and you're just gonna depress the scapula. Elbows stay locked out. So up, down. So I would do 3 sets of 15. Nice tall chest. I can't stress that enough. Tall chest, super tall, like a soldier, super tall. I can point over to the Sarge, he can tell you all about it. You want to be super tall, super tight. Except right now he's in the middle of a workout and I'm just calling him out on everything he's doing. So you want to do that, 3 sets, 10 to 15. Really work when you're at the top, pressing down, holding that lower trap. You'll feel it, it'll hurt. Embrace the suck. Hey, that's how you get that. You get trap-tastic. Hey, that's pretty cool, huh? That's how you get that lower trap to fire and shorten up the way it's supposed to. That's how you get the lats to engage, and that's how you unglue that pec minor and pec major. Hey, I'm Trev, SmashweRx. I'll check you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.